to the EEPROM 9. I don't know whether this will be such a long window as my usual Turrican are, but this is Super Turrican 2 on the SNES. If you're wondering what the bits of lag are that are in the video, that is our joyous friend the CPU also being taken up by the video compiler. Ah, the fun. Now we have no sound at the moment, which means this is pissing around. No, oh, bloody, I can't remember how to do this. This actually has a pretty cool intro sequence with animations, but if you want to watch it, go searching for the intro sequence. This is not what I do here. Waste time on a bloody intro sequence. Let's play other videos if you want to see the intro sequence. This is quite a cool little animation. This is basically Super Turrican 2 now. Hopefully I can remember the controls, but most likely I can't. Okay, we don't want to watch that. That's jump. That is the hook thing. You can also still turn into Spiky Ball Oven Fan of Death. Oh god. Ah, kill that. Everything explodes as usual. The only thing is the levels are more linear. Other than that, and there's a crappy flamethrower which I really avoid getting. Flamethrower might sound cool, but it's really not a very good weapon. You can burn in hell. This is a fantastic game. Mind you, I just love all these Turrican games. It's not my favourite out of them though. I have to say my favourite Turrican game of all is the Hurricane one, because it's basically Turrican taken and all the faults removed. Such an annoying time. This one also, like the rest, still has a piss-ass time limit. Time limit must die. I hate time limits. I mean, look at that, 71 seconds to complete this. It's stupid. You've got to like run along at the speed of light, basically. Most people's brains don't even calculate the speed of electricity, let alone light. This bit's fun. I like what they do over the course of the game though. They keep it from getting repetitive by adding little bits similar-ish to this in it. Little buggy thing with wheels that bounce rather than rotate. I put that down to actually hardware requirements than anything else. That the wheels kind of just bounce around. It's kind of amusing. And also, it's a very unique vehicle because you can jump. And there also seems to be a scrolling pirate ship in a future city, alien city. There we go, there's a pirate ship. Why is there a ruined pirate ship in the background? It's not like it's One Piece or something. Or is it? Is that part of the Turrican world? I don't know, I'm just rambling. And there's a lot of pirate ships too. Or is it just scenery that's repeating? I wonder. Then you get bombed, and then your vehicle will explode into lots of tiny cube, squarey-like pieces. As they like to. And whee! Spread shot, yeah, I want that. This is a good one for this boss. This boss is weird. You'll see what I mean. Basically, it's a building with a face that pops out of it every so often, and it spits rubble at you. It's also kind of annoying to hit. The music on this version of Turrican isn't nearly as good as the rest either. They kind of just change the music to it, it's just not as good. It works as a theme, but it just doesn't have the sort of awesomeness, and I'm dying a lot. But do I care? No. As we shoot this face thing, which is slowly killing me, and I'm finally defeated. I have managed to do this boss without dying before, believe it or not. It's not an easy task. does suffer from fallbacks or the Turrican games, time limits, piss-arse annoying shitbag levels. Yeah, I'm afraid while they consolidated it on, they didn't quite improve the other stuff that needed improving, like time limits and save points. It'd be really nice if you could save your game, because these games, well, one, it's just impractical. Oh bugger, I've forgotten which one. There we go. As you can see, I'm really good at this. There we go. Them things are like sort of dog things again, like puppy things that shoot electric-y at you. As you can see, yeah, the music works for the theme, but it doesn't have the sort of clubbing along while massacring millions of robots. I like the sort of clubbing along while massacring million robots, rather than sorts of stuff that you get in a film like Superman. It's interesting actually, for an alien city they also use the exact same architecture as in New York. Yes, I'm nitpicking, but why not? Oh yeah, I like the fact that these scream. There we go, you might have been able to pick that up on the camera. Whee! Actually, we want that, don't we? Yes, we do. There we go. And as you see, you still run along blowing everything else. The levels are very linear, don't have all the hidden lives, which is a shame because, well, those lives are pretty much a lifesaver, and without them the game is a lot harder. There are similar-ish bits, but they're not quite the same. This time they've actually improved it that you don't lose the spiky oven fan's death for the level. There you go, you heard that one go, and that one. They scream rather than give that little giggle as they die. The bounce has also been tremendously improved. Look at it go! Whee! Oh crap. I do want to do an eventual playthrough of all the Turrican games, but while I'm at uni I probably can't. Oh, we definitely want to avoid that. The flamethrower is rubbish. You have the main three weapons, the spread shot, the laser, which has been decreased in awesomeness, and the bounce, which has been increased in awesomeness, and we have currently got not much record time. Rather than do millions of like editations and shit, I'm just, oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, you get these weird baby things too. Somewhere around there was a life, but, well, in my haste to get the life, I kind of fell into the bottomless pit of what could be called, well, the bottomless pit that I fell into, you could call it the world's finances at the moment, and you wouldn't be far off wrong as a description. Being a pessimist as I am, well, yeah. We're all doomed. That's not that bad. Well, there's a will, there's a way to get through every problem thrown at you. If I just gave up every slight problem that I ever had throughout my entire life, I would not be sitting here in university playing this right now. I'll be sitting at home in my room playing it. The tip is, no matter what life throws at you, Never fucking give up. You just keep on trying. The world is a bastard. You've got to be a bastard back. Why everything makes kissing noises when it shoots as well, I don't know. Listen. Hear that? It's made a kissing noise. Like, there we go, more kissing noises for you. They're like corpse babies. Sadly, the beamy thing is on freeze, which is kind of crap. The explosions are ever more good stuff. Shield, yay, I'm invincible to everything except bottomless pits. I'm pretty sure this is the architecture of New York. I don't know, I've never been there. I can't even be asked to kill all them. We get that. And now we're on. And welcome back. I just remembered, there's a really cool level that you must see. There we go, the monitor's just gone in, I'm doing it with the split screen. You think, oh, I can't be asked to scroll too late. Oh, fuck. I've still got this useless weapon. But anyway, after the negative that I've got a useless weapon, is that this is how all the levels should have been done. Remove all those annoying shitty bits and replace them with this. Oh yeah, you can also move along it if you can figure out what the X button is. There we go. And then flame fuck out of everything. Burn! 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 Now, if you've ever gone through your teenage years being a pyromaniac, this is currently very pleasurable, yes. I won't say I'm technically a pyromaniac, but I have enjoyed having some fun with fire over the years. End of the day, when you're in your teens, what do? Oh, burn everything inside. Oh, oh dear. Oh, please don't spawn me in the middle of nowhere. Oh, good, you're actually going to be a good computery thingamabob. Whee! There we go, there's a real weapon. Oh crap, missed it. There we go, got it. Yes, you're kind of on this centre. Oh shit, why did I do that? Oh yes, I see a good weapon. Yay! Not as good as lazy used to be, but it'll do. Until I can figure out how to hack games. I definitely want that up there. Gives you a little sound cue. This is what it should be. The music's fantastic, the gameplay's fantastic, it's fun as hell. It's not frustrating, it's just plain fun. This is how it should be. All levels built on similar principles to this. And keeping the gameplay fresh is one thing they do very well in this version of the game, actually. A lot of people don't like it. Oh, damn. Well, now we go on to the next bit, which is the boss. And then you go into the spaceship, which is also quite a fun level, although ridiculously tough at points, to the point it takes a piss. This is quite difficult, this bit. Don't be surprised if I end up getting game over and trying a few times. Fall into the depths of the mouth or tongue or something. The bosses on this once again aren't amazingly tough. There's just a tip or trick to Turrican bosses to beat them. Like a spinning multiple sprite-based tongue that spins around. Yes, my health is low, isn't it? There we go, now the stomach acid is draining out of this fucking worm. I blow up, and I get respawned. Now hopefully I will survive long enough to just not die. There we go. Then you get another part of the story. Although on these sorts of games, story is optional. It's nice to have. Gives you the illusion that you're just not massacring stuff. I'll let you lot read that. I'm presuming you can all read because I cannot be asked to read that out to you. First of all, thanks to primary school, I'm not at all confident in reading out loud. Yes, in primary school didn't teach me to read and write, and then I had to read a book to the infants and reception years who could read this book I couldn't read far better than me, and they were years younger. That was a horrible moment. Thank God they didn't take the piss. But that was how useless my primary school is. Shall I name it? We'll save the naming for another day. Now we just kind of have to blow up the engine, because that's what you do. When you're stuck on a spaceship, you blow up the critical systems in a pursuit to escape, when really you're probably just going to kill yourself. But this isn't how our hero Turrican thinks. He just thinks the ship must die. It's a fun level. I do like this version of Turrican very much. It does some nice things with the levels. It's just a shame that it falls short in the same ways as all the other Turricans. I let him walk, I think. Oh yeah, this is you do that. And then you get blown up. Well, if you're me and you'll push it. Continue, why not? Scratch my knee. Yes, that was my knee, not any other part of my body that is associated with certain reproductive actions. Ah, the fun. We are. I love that screaming rather than doing that little laugh, which was quite funny. They just scream in displeasure. Although realistically, a microprocessor-based system such as a robot wouldn't really give a shit when you destroyed it, because it's not really capable of giving a shit. Fuck, I can't get the health. How fucking frustrating is that? And that's what happens when you can't get the health. You die! Hey, hang on. I might get a second chance. No, the game's going to be an arse. Difficult. Oh, I am fantastically good at this. Seriously, it is a hard bit. Yeah, I am competent at playing some Turrican games, just not all of them. Because they do have a stupid difficulty level a lot of the time. Why does that thing remind me of the hot air balloon things on the Jokers, like the old Batman that was made in the 80s, and it's like the Jokers? That reminds me of them balloons that release the poisonous gases. It just kind of has that shape and the limbs positioned in the same way. I remember that's like an 18 and we were watching it like 5 and stuff. That was brilliant. That was censorship at its best. Mind you, to be honest, it's a bloody film. This one shoots his hands down at you because it's a bastard. Instead of releasing poisonous gases, these ones just throw their hands at you and shoot a deadly beam of whatever energy. Eventually they do die. If you don't die first. I think we'll call it a day there because I really can't be asked to do any more on it tonight. So thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed. I'm trying to get this halogen torch down here to charge, but I'm not having much luck. I'll show you. 4, 3, 2, it's a bit dark. This beastie is being a bit resistant, the little bastard. And I'm using this. Attempted plugging in a card unit, and there's the calculator that was in the last video. And factor 5 is shit, and we hit quit. And just for your own amusement, watch me change the monitor back. Sounds like the bloody video compiling is finished. Come on. Come on, I know you're doing stuff, but what I want is most important. Not what's on your next registry. Next instruction. Seriously, I wish they'd just leave micro... Oh, we haven't quite finished yet. There goes the last video compiling. And there is the date to which it will be uploaded tonight. Thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed. Because I must rest now or do something else.